guys, this is day 9 and the rapid response. This team is fantastic. They continue to call me amongst all the other different volunteers. And what's surprising is FEMA still has not shown up yet to help out. I guess I'm going to do a story here on letting you know that your insurance companies, as much as they like to insure your property, take your money, but they're not really here to help. They're really kind of here to minimize the amount that they have to pay out to you. So that's my thought. And I'm sure I'll get some backlash on it, but that's always been a little bit of my experience. I had a run-in already with one of Flair's adjusters trying to minimize the damage. What I find so fascinating, the private sector, which is the volunteers, are so far ahead of the government. When the government shows up, which supposedly, like FEMA, whatever it is they do, these guys have pretty much already been here and done. There's one of the worst neighborhoods that got flattened already. The rapid response team has cleaned up and been done, and now they're looking for other things to do. So today, again, I'm fortunate enough to have a big team show up that we're gonna bring in and start taking down some of the bigger trees, moving the piles. And this really is a video for them to let you guys know how important it is to support these organizations, because they travel all over the world, and I'm able to film them to show you guys what a great group of people they are. So here comes the cavalry. I'm gonna follow you around everywhere you go with donuts. Look at that, breakfast of champions.
Take care of your people, they'll take care of the work.
You got that right.
Casey's will appreciate this.
Yeah, Casey stepped up.
That's right, Casey's and Elkhorn. Make sure that we as Omaha Rapid Response thank you for doing all of this. Take it lightly that you guys have other lives and other things you could be doing. You decided to answer the call and help people out whose lives have been turned upside down by the tornado and the damage. So thank you for doing that. We really appreciate it. We hope you'll come back. You may find a lot of debris out there. If you're going through the debris and you find something sentimental, please save it. We'd like to try and reunite that with the owner. I've had things like wallets. We found wedding rings, jewelry, guns. I mean, you're gonna find all kinds of stuff that was in somebody's house. I don't know if you'll see that much out here, but when he was talking about all the debris from other people's places that were completely destroyed, carried into the tree lines, if we start working some of that, there's probably a lot of personal things in that debris. We really would like to try and reunite that with their owners.
We're gonna create a big burn pile right here. So I think that makes most sense. That's the future site of someday my final house. We'll just have everybody bring everything down. It's a huge pile of dirt, safe from all the other trees. That will make for a nice little barbecue and a video. Are we using this for the grocery getter to go into town to get more?
Probably not.
Yeah. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Well, have fun driving around. Appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Got quite a coordinated effort. He's cutting down trees and dropping them, and he's coming over and picking them up. So he did want to make sure he dropped it on top of the skid steer. Yeah, he missed him by that much. He did a nice job. I've been going through with my green paint can marking trees. Even though some of these guys feel like they need to come down, I'm just trying to save what trees I can. So hopefully, if there's a few little leaves and branches on them, I can always cut them down later. So I've gone through and marked it to keep everybody on the same page. There's more trees coming down than what I had hoped. But man, these guys are kicking butt out here. These guys are so fast, they're dropping trees. I'm trying to catch it, and I forgot to hit the red button on record. So I'm gonna stay a little bit more alert, but also I need to watch my back. A lot of things happening, and I thought I was done cleaning up trees. They're coming in, there goes one. See that? These chickens, hope they're indoors. I don't see too many out because we don't want Leonard getting taken out by a tree. He's had enough of this tornado business. He was outside, tossed around because he couldn't get in the coop. A tree fell in front of the door, so we're still trying to figure out Leonard's story on how far he had to walk back after the tornado stopped to get to the coop. Got his saw wedged in there, and the skidster came and pushed up against a tree to allow him to pull it back out. So trees are dropping all over the place. I thought I was done, but when these guys show up, they're taking down all the rotten trees that will eventually come down and most likely hurt somebody when you least likely expect it in about 6 months from now. We call that one the leaner. Guys, I'm with Keelan, and I'm always interested to see where these volunteers come from. So, Keelan, thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
What's your story, and why are you doing this?
I originally grew up in Grand Island. I was there in 1980 when Night of the Twisters hit. So, tornado relief has always been kind of ingrained in me. Grew up in Grand Island, moved to Kansas City, came back up here to Omaha with my wife and kids. We work in real estate now. And then when this happened, it was just an automatic calling. I told my wife, well, time to go and get to work.
Well, that's awesome.
So,
we really appreciate people like you. It's just a giving spirit around here. Quite the crew you guys came with.
Yeah.
This guy's good at dropping trees. I had to start marking them because I want trees to stay, and he's like, that is not worth staying. So now we're on the same page.
Yep, we got it figured out.
Thank you, Keelan. Appreciate it, buddy.
Absolutely, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Dropped so many trees, the road's blocked for the skidster, so they're going to cut this one in half so he can get up the hill and keep making a pile. Maybe he found another way around. I wonder if they're keeping track of the donuts. I have not had one yet. I just don't want to offend Connie. Hey guys, I want to introduce you to some people that have come all the way from Kansas. What town again?
Bern, Kansas.
Bern, Kansas. How big's that town?
About 200.
200?
Yep.
Well, we got most of them here. The whole town must have came. Yeah. What is it that made you guys decide to come all this way? And you guys drove up just today, right? How long was the drive? 2-hour drive? Well, I appreciate you coming. I don't know if you've seen some of the devastation, but I got tree damage. Well, we got the tree crew here today. Is this your first day doing this? Have you been?
We've been other places, but not. It's been a while.
Oh, I see. So you're just waiting for a storm or tornado or something to hit. So,
Looking for one.
yeah. Well, we got hit the target, but somehow in the act of God, my house got saved. So millions of trees are down, but I'll take that. But I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much for coming. And you got to check out Camel Ralph on the ditch down there. Yeah, he's like a great big dog.
Yeah, you asked what made us do this.
Yeah.
What Jesus did on the cross for us. We died for us, so we need to help other people out.
Making a lot of noise, but I wanted to talk to you fellas. Where did you guys all come from? You're not from here, right? You're not from the Omaha.
Right down by Samantha, Kansas. Northeast Kansas.
So what is it with the Kansas group? I just talked to another group. They're from. What the heck? All right, here we go. Keep him working out of the way. Oh, we got another one coming. We're in the war zone. Well, one, thank you guys for coming out. What is it that makes you fellas, young guys, willing to help out?
Church.
Yeah, church?
Way to serve like Jesus served. Way to be a Christian and help out a fellow man.
Yeah, just help the other guy out. So that's awesome. Well, you're a good-looking group of guys, and so God has blessed you guys with good looks, and you blessed me for coming out to help out. So I appreciate it. So
We got hit by tornadoes. We want people to help us.
it's kind of like an insurance policy, isn't it? So I've always believed that if you give back, it always comes back to you about tenfold, doesn't it? So thank you for coming out. You guys are good young men, and we need more guys like you. Repairs?
It's repairs, yeah.
Kind
Kind of a little slow for the job, but hey.
What happened?
Well, the throttle gets stuck wide open.
So you start cutting more trees than you want to?
Yeah, pretty much. There we go.
I had no idea how many damaged trees there were. Once you get up close, start looking at them, you can see where they've been split by the wind, just damaged. So all this time, I thought we were just down to the end for cleanup, and look at the pile that they have created in about 2.5 hours. That's gonna be quite the burn pile. Just amazing the strength of a tornado. Took that huge tree and literally bent it 90 degrees. I think that's on Flair's property, so that will be something he gets to take down. You guys let me know what you think. They just want you to take one.
There's plenty.
Oh yeah, he's been doing all the work, so what the heck, yeah. These guys are all from a farm community in Kansas. They come very well prepared. They brought their grill. I thought they were cooking chicken. It was pork chops. Excellent stuff. So really, again, grateful for them guys coming out, and they're taking a little bit of a break, well deserved. And they've built quite a pile behind me here. Look at that. And there's still more to be brought up from the ditch. There goes one of our chicken tractors. Remember, no chickens were in those tractors when the tornado hit. Safety first around here. We had a bunch of Casey's pizzas delivered, and we've got way more than what we need, so I'm gonna put them in the oven, and then we'll, instead of having lunch, which we already had, we'll have pizzas for dinner. See if I can open the door with my nose, or my foot. Here we go. Turn on the oven, Mary. More pizzas. Now they're over here helping my neighbors. These guys don't stop working. They're looking for extra work to do, and so my neighbor across the street where Patch lives, that's where in their backyard, and they're hauling stuff out of their tree line. There's tons of metal and debris because they were also in the straight line of the tornado. They lost a lot of great big trees, and what's amazing is the stuff they're pulling out of the trees that have come from neighbors from miles away. We thought we were done, and we went across the street, and then you guys kept working. Look what happened. Nobody was hurt, right?
They left us unsupervised.
Yeah, unsupervised. There. Usually I'm the guy that rolls them in the ditch like that.
Amateurs here, I tell you what.
I wasn't involved.
Me neither.
Yeah, I wasn't.
No one's admitting who did it. We can't find the driver anywhere. Oh boy. Okay, for the record, I did not roll this in the ditch. I've been known to roll a bobcat or a skidster, but this one was on someone else. The old story is no good deed goes unpunished. These guys have come out, and now we gotta get this thing out of the ditch. They're all volunteers, remember, and this is their equipment too, so I gotta do what I can to help them. Coming. All right, so I made a phone call to Andrew Flair. It's nice having a neighbor who has an excavator. We're going to use this thing. You got a lot of hours in this thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to have, what's your first name?
Laban.
So Laban is going to use Flair's excavator to get the skidster out of the ditch. All right, be gentle. Keys are in it somewhere. You
Yep,
find
I got
them?
'em right here.
Okay, I'll follow you down. At the end of the day, construction stuff, luckily we have the right tools for the right job. Here she comes right out of the ditch. Oh, these guys start putting things back together after getting it towed out of the ditch. Thanks, Andrew Flair, for letting us use your excavator. That was very neighborly. Not every day somebody lets you have access to their excavator, and not everybody has one in their backyard either. But so these old boys are trying to get things put back together so they can head back to Kansas. They got about a 2.5 hour drive. That's a long ways to come to help us out. But I wanted you all to know how grateful I am. It's wonderful about the Midwestern people, how they reach out and help people without even asking, which is I'm so impressed. So I've got to step up my game a little bit, and we've fed these guys with tons of Casey's pizza. Thanks for watching, and again, I'm so grateful, so blessed. There's many more people out here that need some help, and that's what we aim to do. So thanks for watching. I'm Brad the Builder. See you guys on the next job site. That there was some hardworking people. So I want to thank them. Safe drive home. Thanks again for taking time out of your day to help me out. I greatly appreciate it. So if you're a chicken, this is the place you want to be when trees are falling down. I see Leonard over here. Skinner's trying, a couple are trying to get in, but he's blocking the door because of all the chainsaw activity. We don't want to lose any chickens with the fallen tree, so now I know where they're all at. How come you're all inside? You're afraid of all the chainsaws? Leonard, it's okay to go out. You scared, Leonard?